look at the cleanse, look at the moves! Faker, what was that?
Gala gonna pick up yet another kill. It's a double, it's a triple, is it a quadra, is it a penta? Gala's gonna get it again! The penta kill for Gala!
Gumayushi is dead! They have been doubted! They have been discounted! They have been dismissed! But DRX!
Wants this for the general theme of their team composition, and then the Belveth coming in for Blabber as well. It's actually a departure from what Blabber's played for most of the summer split. Summer split was a lot of Maokai Sejuani duty, so a totally different look here for C9's jungler as far as what he's been playing recently.
There's a lot of pushing power with Jax and the Belveth, of course. If you end up getting a lead or if you drop Rift Herald topside, if you win that early Rift Herald fight, there is so much you can gain from that. Pretty tough to win that fight, of course, against Sylas in that first battle of ultimate. Sylas will be able to match the Orianna ultimate. You have to deal with Equalizer. But I think if C9 can actually win the first Herald, drop it topside, they can get Jax pretty ahead. And then he's going to have an opportunity to be a big side lane threat later on to buy time for Zeri to be that late game carry. The composition here, I feel, for C9 is pretty vanilla, although Zeri's not as common, Belveth a little bit rarer. You know what this comp is set out to do. For T1, I think the execution a lot more complex on how they're going to utilize this Bard pick.
Yeah, so 423 career games of record for Blabber. This is his second Belver.
Knowing Blabber was topside, knowing he was pushed out there, he's forced to flash and fudge. Now level 6 is up.
Oh, he's taken way too much damage from that Equalizer already. He's going to go straight into the Death Chamber.
Recall and now be on the way to Rift Herald, which wouldn't give C9 time to kill it.
2v2 at the top side. The Equalizer getting some big value, and now Owner is going to join up with this one, as they do want to extend this play, but not sure if they want to overextend as Sven has come on in. The Flag and Drag goes in, out to the Rakan. His Owner just doesn't give a damn. He has Keria behind him, gets him in the Death Chamber. As the ultimate comes out, and everybody is going down on the side of C9 in the top lane. T1 just burning them to a crisp in the top lane.
Fighter drop the Herald mid.
While they're over the wall, they're looking for Sven as he is going to get dunked on, and he's got one hope, his ultimate ability, but that's not going to do enough as he was alone.
He was a Berserker and Berserker juking them. There was never like a counterplay that C9 would be able to make.
Fudge in a lot of trouble. He flashes onto the other side of the Equalizer as Zeus just tanking this one up. Fudge is still alive underneath this turret. He's just going to get flagged from that. Have some help from his squad, but he is going to be able to get away. Blabber gets hooked by the feathers, and now there's a massive Equalizer on the entirety of C1, just trying to, C9 rather, trying to retreat out of this one. That's a huge fight comes out from Keria, and they turn this one around, and even the tower can't get into this one, as Keria will disable that. This might just be a clean ace going into the hands of T1, and that it is. Nobody will fall on the side of T1.
An insane win here for T1, but we all saw it coming. They had control over the Dragon, and at this point in time, Owner's just...
Well. And, you know, Wolf was talking about it before. We're on pace for a perfect game. That's just going to be Berserker dead for free. There's just no help under the... You know what?
At what cost,
That's pretty good. He got the... Oh, no, he's in a lot of trouble. Yeah, he's being chased down here by Owner. I think that Keria is just going to let him do the 1v1 thing. And they're here in the Swiss stage. The turrets of the Nexus are already going down. C9, they're going to have to make one last stand, and they get the knock up here on a Zeus who loses a total of 0 health at this point in time as the Bard ultimate comes out as well. And Keria's having a lot of fun at this point. Fudge is in that backline, but he's just going to be ripped to shreds by the feathers once again. As T1 will play with their food, they will get what they deserve after this victory. As down will go the Nexus. T1 will move on to 2-1 in the Swiss stage.